I disowned my aunt after she stole my inheritance. When I was 6 years old, my parents were complete drug addicts, like couldn't keep a job, stealing money from meth kind of addicts. My grandparents had to go to court to get custody of me because my parents were that bad. From that day forward, my grandma and grandpa became my real parents. They raised me, helped with homework, came to every school play, taught me how to drive. They always called me their third child, right alongside my dad and my Aunt Sarah. Sarah was actually pretty cool when I was growing up. She'd come over for holidays, bring me presents, take me out for ice cream. She seemed like she really cared about our little family. My grandpa worked construction his whole life and saved every penny. My grandma clipped coupons and grew vegetables in the backyard. They weren't rich, but they were smart with money, and by the time grandpa retired, they'd paid off their house and had almost $1 million saved up. When grandpa got diagnosed with cancer, he spent months getting his affairs in order. He showed me his will and explained everything. The house and savings would go to Sarah since she was his biological daughter, but he made her promise to pay off the house completely and split the leftover money between me and my dad. Grandpa called it his legacy. He wanted to make sure everyone in the family was taken care of. When he died 2 years ago, Sarah was devastated. We all were. She cried at the funeral and told me how much grandpa loved me, how proud he was that I graduated college, all this emotional stuff. Then she got the life insurance money and everything changed. First, she stopped returning my calls. When I'd ask about settling grandpa's will, she'd make excuses. Oh, she was still grieving. The paperwork was complicated. She needed time to figure everything out. Meanwhile, the family house started falling apart. The roof leaked, the windows were broken, weeds took over grandma's garden. I drove by one day and it looked like a haunted house. When I confronted Sarah about it, she got defensive. She said grandpa's will wasn't legally binding, that she didn't owe anyone anything, and that I should be grateful for what my grandparents already gave me. Then she moved to Florida and blocked me on social media. That's when I decided to tell everyone the truth. I called my great aunt Linda first. She's the family gossip who knows everyone's business and isn't afraid to share it. I explained the whole situation. How grandpa specifically wanted the house fixed up and the money shared. How Sarah took everything and disappeared. Linda was furious. She said she'd always suspected Sarah was selfish, but never thought she'd steal from family. Then I called my cousins, my dad's siblings, grandpa's brothers and sisters, anyone who would listen. I didn't exaggerate or make stuff up. I just told them exactly what happened. How grandpa trusted Sarah to honor his wishes, and she completely ignored them. The reaction was swift and brutal. Sarah got uninvited from my cousin's wedding that summer. When she tried to come to the annual family reunion, my great-uncle literally told her she wasn't welcome until she made things right. Her own siblings stopped talking to her. Her childhood friends heard the story and cut her off too. The best part was when my cousin Emma called me last Christmas. She said the whole family felt terrible about what happened and wanted to make sure I knew I was loved and supported. That same Christmas, 23 family members showed up at my apartment with presents and food. We had our own little reunion right there in my living room. My great-aunt Linda started a group chat with all the cousins where we share pictures and plan get-togethers. My uncle Mike helped me fix my car when it broke down. My cousin Jenny and I talk almost every day now. I've never felt more connected to my family in my entire life. Meanwhile, Sarah's life completely fell apart. Last I heard, she got divorced and her daughter won't speak to her either. Sometimes karma doesn't need any help.